How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend.
Hey, Paige.
Hey, where am I?
You're in my writing room. We hang out here sometimes.
We do? Why don't I know that?
It'll come back to you.
Okay, if you say so. What you doing?
Working on a play.
Cool. What's it about?
It's about the futility of humanity's search for justice in a world where, oh, hell, I don't know.
How can you not know?
I just don't.
But aren't you writing it?
Yes. Well, no. I mean, I don't know. I told you.
Don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. Look, I'm sorry. I just get frustrated when I don't know what to do next.
Want me to help?
I may regret this, but yes.
That's not a very convincing request.
Oh, Paige, will you please help me write this play?
I'd love to. Where does it take place?
I think in a grocery store. Probably a grocery store. It's somewhere common, but not too common.
Grocery stores are pretty common.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Too common, maybe. Huh? Too regular. Gas station?
I could see that. Lots of great stuff happens at gas stations.
What great stuff happens at gas stations?
You know, getting gas, buying candy.
Yeah, so not much.
No, not much.
Well, wait. What about a laundromat?
A what? Are those even still a thing?
Oh, they are if you don't have a washer and dryer. The laundromat is perfect.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. What's so special about a laundromat?
Oh, well, people have to spend some time there. I mean, with a grocery store or gas station, you can be in and out. A laundromat is more of a commitment.
So your play's about commitment.
I don't know. Maybe.
Does the laundromat have a name?
Probably.
Do you not even know?
I just decided it was a laundromat. I haven't had time to think of a name yet.
How about Commitment Laundromat?
Oh, God, stop making fun of me.
It's your play, but it seems like something as important as the place where it happens should have a name.
Fine. Acme Laundry.
Acme? Like where the coyote buys all his stuff in the Roadrunner cartoons?
Those cartoons are way older than you are. How do you even know about them?
I don't know. I just do.
Well, then yes. Acme Laundry. Maybe. Sure, why not?
Okay, it's your play.
Well, don't say it like that. What do you mean?
Well, Acme Laundry. It doesn't really sing, does it?
Since when are you worried about paying attention to what sings?
I just think that if it's worth saying, it's worth singing. I think Martha Washington said that.
I think that was Martha Stewart. How about Unicorn Laundry? Now that sings.
It's a little obvious.
Oh, seriously, since when did you decide to become a critic?
What's something that's important to you? Something you yearn for?
Yearn for? Do I yearn for anything?
Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Bam! What up, Jesse?
Hi, Tristan. A number 12's on the fritz.
Bam. Dryer 3 still smell like burn rubber?
Probably.
Bam.
Who's the woman playing cards?
Jessie, she works the night shift at the laundromat.
She looks familiar.
Yeah, she should.
Well, the whole thing seems pretty ho-hum so far.
What do you mean? I'm just getting started. I have to set the scene.
Okay, whatever. Seems like you need something to mix it up.
The play just opened. The characters are only saying hello.
Snoozeville. But whatever. Plays about commitment probably just aren't my thing.
I didn't say the play was about commitment. You did.
Yeah, but you didn't say the play wasn't about commitment, and you didn't tell me what it was about.
Well, I think it might be about fitting in.
You think?
Yes, I'm still working it out.
Well, don't you need something that doesn't fit in then? These two seem to know each other. Snoozeville.
Oh, stop saying Snoozeville. All right, fine. I will mix it up a little just in case you're in the audience and you're snoring in the first 3 minutes.
Cool. So maybe a gangster shooting up the place?
No. Oh, shut up. Go away.
Welcome
to Heart's Desire.
Hello? Are you open? Hello? Anyone? Are you open?
Was the door unlocked? Did I welcome you to Heart's Desire?
Oh, yes, I suppose it was, and you did. It just seemed prudent to check, what with it being in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night's relatives?
What? Well, yeah, yes, of course, but it's late and most things are closed in this neighborhood.
Did you see the sign on the door that says open 24 hours?
You always answer questions with questions.
Does it matter?
Isn't that joke a little obvious?
Obvious doesn't mean it's not funny.
Whatever. It's your play.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
I assume you're in charge?
That would be a safe assumption. I'm Jessie.
Hello, Jessie. I'm Adrian. So then, how does this work?
Beg pardon?
All of this, how does it work? I've never been in a laundry store before.
Well, to start, we don't call it a laundry store. Otherwise, you have a choice to do your laundry yourself or drop it off and I'll do it for you.
Oh, thank the baby Jesus. That is so Christian of you.
Wait, is this a Christian themed play?
What? Why would you ask that?
You just typed it. I am not here for religion.
It is not a religious play. But sometimes faith is what makes people, well, people, it makes them interesting.
But it's not going to be a religious play.
Why? Are you anti-religion? I mean, maybe it will be religious. Why is that bad?
I don't think I'm anti-religion. It's just not for me.
You know, some people think that critical thinking and faith can't exist in the same brain. Maybe that's you.
Don't put your hangups on me. It's just not for me. I don't think. I don't know. Don't make me think about this.
Well, don't judge until you know more. That's all I ask.
Okay, fine. But I would think you would know whether you were writing a religious play or not.
I don't think I am, but I guess it could end up that way.
How can you live like that?
Like what?
Not knowing what's going to happen.
People live like that all the time.
I wouldn't if I didn't have to.
Well, maybe someone will write you a good life sometime. Now let me write one for these people.
What's so Christian of me?
Offering to do this laundry for me when I'm so obviously out of my element.
Well, if I do your laundry for you, there's a charge for that.
A charge? You mean more than what I would pay for it myself? That's not very Christian at all.
It's not intended to be.
Well, what is this additional cost?
$1.50 a pound for me to do it. 24-hour turnaround includes wash, dry, and folding hangers are extra. Self-service washers are $1.50 per wash, plus dryers are 25 cents for 7 minutes. And of course, you're on your own for folding.
There's math?
There's math?
It's not math. Well, it's just basic math.
You totally lost me with the math.
Oh, will you please chill? Just watch this.
Do you have a calculator?
Doesn't your phone have one?
Oy, Bhagawan.
Pardon?
Oh, apologies. That's Hindi. I shouldn't curse. So it's
Hindi.
just, I hate trying to make this thing work. Forgive me. Let me figure this out.
So, not Christian.
Apparently not.
Happy?
For now.
Okay, I don't understand this math. Which choice is the best one?
Well, that depends on whether you want to join me and this other brave soul for a couple of hours or go on about your night someplace else. It also depends on whether you have more time or more money.
So the self-service washers are $1.50?
Yes.
Can I use a credit card?
No, you'll need actual quarters and I can provide them in exchange for actual cash. There is an ATM next door in the 7-Eleven if you need to get cash.
I'll have to go next door. Can I leave my laundry here?
You absolutely can, but I can't be responsible for it.
Again, not very Christian of you.
Heart's Desire Laundromat is not a Christian laundromat.
The name really is Heart's Desire?
Yes.
Well, I suppose I'll have to trust any latent Christian morality you might have while I walk next door.
Any brand of morality will likely work at a pinch. Please leave the laundry on the floor so I can get back to my cards, though.
Jesse, are you kidding me with that guy?
With what, hun?
That guy, he was clueless. Who doesn't know how laundromats work? I mean, really.
It takes all kinds, Tristan.
Well, I know, but why didn't you go blammo on him?
I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound like I have the energy for it.
Oh, I would have gone blammo on him.
What does that even mean?
Show him who's boss. You are the queen of this world right here. Don't take any crap from him.
There was no crap. He was mostly just asking questions.
Stupid questions.
I the beholder, Tristan. I have the beholder.
Whatever. I still would have gone blammo on him. I might when he comes back.
No, you won't. Now go wash your clothes. Hey, how was the gym tonight?
Epic. I bench the equivalent of a morbidly obese teenager.
Tristan, that's creepy. Can't you just say a number?
Oh, numbers aren't real. Morbidly obese people are real. Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Hello
Thank you.
again.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm back.
I didn't do anything, but you're welcome. Do you need quarters?
I do, thank you. Do you think $5 is enough?
Well, it'll certainly get you started.
Oh my, they're heavy. All right. I suppose I'm ready. Washers are over there. I can see. Where is the detergent? I'm going to need hypoallergenic detergent.
I hope you brought some then.
You don't provide hypoallergenic detergent?
I don't provide any detergent. You have to bring it yourself. Everyone does.
Everyone does.
Can I assume the 7-Eleven sells detergent?
You can.
Hypoallergenic?
It seems unlikely, but I know a way to find out. I'll watch your basket.
Yes, of course. Thank you for that.
Again, why didn't you go grab on him?
Tristan, please just do your laundry.
Well, this new guy definitely doesn't fit in.
No, that's how you get conflict.
Fighting?
No, just conflict. It's what makes plays, well, any story really, interesting.
I don't see a lot of plays.
And yet you have so many opinions.
Do you want me to leave?
No.
So what's going to happen next?
Well, there are more characters. I need to get them on stage.
3 seems like a good number, especially since these two seem to know each other pretty well. And they're boring.
Hey, what? Hey,
Hey!
What? They are. Adrian doesn't fit in, but otherwise, they're pretty bland.
Well, stick with me. More people and more conflict are coming.
Most people use memes for entertainment these days. How long is this going to take?
It's coming. You need to be patient.
Patience is overrated. You need to spice it up.
Spice it up. It has barely started.
Your audience is going to be bored if it's just people coming into the laundromat,
But they're interesting people.
doing their laundry.
Welcome to Heart's Desire.
A baby! Someone left a baby on top of the trash can.
Oh my Lord, are you sure? A baby?
Of course I'm sure. Look.
you're just listening.
Did you check the 7-Eleven? How do you know someone didn't just set it down for a minute?
Because that's the thing people do. Leave their baby on a garbage can while they run into the 7-Eleven. Of course I didn't check. I came right back here.
A baby?
I told you it was going to get better. You wanted spice? Babies are spicy.
Are they?
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm skeptical. I can't tell where this is going. Where is this going?
Oh, somewhere good, I promise. You have to trust the process.
Excuse me. Do you have any experience with babies?
Live ones?
What?
No experience at all. Aren't they pretty breakable?
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, save me and this baby tonight.
Who?
I was just offering a quick prayer to the baby Jesus who looks over us all.
Don't think that qualifies as experience with babies. Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Tristan, Mark doesn't know anything about it.
Who's Mark?
The night cashier at the 7-Eleven. I thought he might have seen someone leave the baby.
Oh, well, someone must know where it came from.
It doesn't matter. It can't stay here.
What?
Jesse, you can't kick a baby to the curb.
I'm not kicking anything anywhere, but that could be a stolen baby, and it can't be here. That person needs to go. Even if not stolen, it's a baby and it needs care. Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, Tristan.
And I thought it was a lot with just 3 of them. I don't know how you're going to write a show about commitment with such a crowd.
I never said it was about commitment. You said that. I said it was a play about fitting in.
Fitting in doesn't seem very conflicty.
Well, it's not if you fit in. I mean, sometimes the toughest part about fitting in is finding the people you fit with.
Ooh, that's good. You should be a writer.
Oh, someday, maybe.
Are you being sarcastic?
Probably.
So why a baby?
It gives a sense of urgency to the characters,
Aren't there other ways to do that?
I suppose. Urgency doesn't have to be a baby. It could be a bomb.
It's not contraband, it's a person.
Well, whether it's a person or not, even if it's not stolen, it's a baby and it needs care.
Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, Tristan.
And I thought it was going to be a lot with just 3 of them. I don't see how you're going to write a show about commitment with such a crowd.
I never said it was a play about commitment. You said that. I said it was a play about fitting in.
Fitting in doesn't seem very conflicty.
Well, it isn't if you fit in. I mean, sometimes the toughest part about fitting in is finding the people you fit with.
Ooh, that's good. You should be a writer.
Someday, maybe.
Are you being sarcastic?
Probably.
So why a baby?
Well, it gives a sense of urgency to the characters.
Aren't there other ways to do that?
Oh, I suppose. Urgency doesn't have to be a baby. Oh, it could be a bomb.
Welcome to Heart's Desire.
A bomb! Somebody left a bomb on top of the trash can.
A bomb? Well, why the hell did you bring it in here?
We found a bomb.
A bomb!
Bomb!
No, Jesse, we gotta get out of here.
Well, that added some spice, all right.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. You see, they wouldn't stay around if there was a bomb. They're not the bomb squad.
Unless you want them to be.
Oh, it's tough trying to find the balance between telling a true story and telling a good story.
So this is a true story?
I don't know yet.
How is that possible?
Well, there has to be some feeling of truth, even in a made-up story. Or people don't identify with it. I mean, once I get further along, the truth of the story will become clearer and I'll follow that.
What does that even mean? Either something is true or it's made up.
What's your favorite movie?
Star Wars, the original trilogy. It's ancient, but it's great.
Why?
I don't know. I guess because I like the story. I like to think of myself the same as Luke in some ways.
But it's not real.
Okay, I get it. The story isn't real, but I like it because I can identify with it.
Exactly. So I write until the true parts reveal themselves and I follow them. I mean, even stories that are told about things that really happened get adjusted if the real story doesn't hold together as well as a made up one.
So everything is filtered and enhanced, so nothing is ever a true story.
Or everything is.
That's a cop out.
I don't think so. I think most stories are a combination of both. I mean, true stories resonate because they speak to our own truth, and good stories resonate because they tell a truth we want to hear. Keeping people's interests well enough to make your point, sometimes you have to,
Spice it up.
Exactly. Okay, no bombs. Let's try this again.
Shawn, we found a baby.
You found a what?
Baby on top of a trash can. And this guy found it.
It was me.
Well, does it look suspicious?
Shawn, don't start.
I'm just saying, don't blame me if we're running for our lives this time tomorrow. Well, it could also just be a human baby, I guess.
What is she talking about?
You don't want to know.
What?
What? 12 is on the fritz. Do you know anything about babies?
Thanks, and nope. I've heard they typically grow up to be disappointments, but that's about it. Does dryer 3 still smell like burned rubber?
Probably.
Sir, what is your plan for this baby?
What? Please call me Adrian.
Okay, Adrian, what is your plan for this baby? You found
What,
it.
like finders keepers?
Hmm.
I don't have a plan. You make it sound like I've happened across a baby on a trash can before.
Well, you do seem to have a way with the child.
Well, obviously we need to call the police.
No cops.
No.
No way.
That seemed like an important plot point.
It really did.
No police, not on my shift.
Fire truck.
What is that? Tourette syndrome?
That's not real.
Don't be so sure.
No, we can call a fire truck. Don't people still leave babies at fire stations? Isn't that a thing?
How can you not believe in Tourette syndrome?
How can you believe in it? Do you have it?
No.
Do you know anyone who does?
Well, no, but I've read about it.
Where?
I don't know, newspapers or magazines?
I rest my case.
What was your case?
Okay, focus. We can call the fire department.
That may work. What's the number?
Just call 911.
No!
Who are you people?
You're here too.
Well, you've certainly got my attention now.
Do I? Finally?
No, really. No, really. What's the aversion to the cops? Someone a murderer?
Murderer? Wait, someone here is a murderer?
What are you talking about?
Didn't you hear that? Someone just said someone here was a murderer.
I don't think I heard that.
I definitely heard something about a murder just now.
Oh, baby dude, it's gotta be you. None of us are murderers and you're the new guy.
Who says the murderer is the new guy?
Who says there's a murderer at all?
No one is a murderer.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, what now?
It's crying.
Why is the baby crying when they were just about to find out who the murderer is?
There is no murderer. The baby is the point of the story. We have to go back to the baby.
The engine?
Yeah, sure. The thing that keeps the plot going. The
Don't
engine.
engines need a little more gas than a baby?
What are you saying? We just agreed that the baby is spicy.
Well, just a normal baby? I don't know. I think you had something there with Shawn's comment about running for your lives tomorrow.
Oh, okay, fine.
Tristan, why did you say it's crying?
I thought we were assuming human.
Was there a moment we weren't assuming it was human?
A vampire baby is not entirely out of the question.
Vampire baby? I'll hand it to you. I did not see that coming.
Honestly, neither did I. But I think Shawn believes in vampires.
You think? You're not sure?
Well, I'm just getting to know her.
You're kidding.
I'm not, actually. I mean, sometimes characters evolve as I write them. People evolve too. I mean, there are people in the world that believe things that seem crazy. those people have stories too.
So this is a play about vampires?
No, it's a play about people.
People fitting in.
Well, maybe, but mostly about people. These are important people. Their stories are important because they're theirs. Look, it's 2 a.m. on a Tuesday morning in a suburban laundromat. Now, people who will never be on the news, never be invited to their neighbor's kid's first birthday party, or never have 2.5 children and a white picket fence. Well, they're doing their laundry in this laundromat, and their lives are important. I want to tell their stories.
But you made them up.
Yeah, but you know as well as I do that a woman who believes the government is concealing the truth about vampires is no weirder than a number of other people out there. Real people whose stories are important. Somebody has to stand up for the weirdos.
Well, okay then.
Shawn, we're going to assume right now that this baby is not a vampire, okay?
Either way, is that related to the crying?
Probably not. Adrian, can you make it stop?
Hello there. Oh, please stop crying. Is there something I can do for you? Are you hungry? Maybe thirsty? Oh, Gavalt, this baby probably needs the breast.
What did you say?
The breast? This baby is probably hungry.
No, the other thing.
Oi, Gavalt, it's Yiddish.
I thought you were Christian.
Religion are a series of keys on a key ring that just might unlock something important. I'm trying all the keys. Oh, this baby is hungry and needs the breast.
Whose breast? It doesn't matter?
Of course it matters. The baby needs its mother's breast.
I thought you didn't know anything about babies.
I do know the basics of where baby's milk comes from. How do you not know that?
My focus on physical health blocks out distracting facts.
Well, its mother isn't here, so what do you suggest?
We have to find a way to get breast milk to this baby.
I cannot imagine what you're thinking, but stop it. Welcome to Heart's Desire.
Okay, I went over to the 7-Eleven. They actually had baby formula and latex gloves.
Shawn, is this some sort of vampire thing?
It's not a vampire thing. It's just a makeshift nipple.
Do you have to use that word?
Vampire or nipple?
Wait, you said vampire twice now.
Not right now. Shawn, how is that supposed to work?
Well, I put a tiny pinhole in the seam and I pour some formula into the glove and then voila, nipple.
Wait, don't you have to put it on your wrist first?
Why would I do that?
No, I've seen this on TV. So the milk is the right temperature.
How do I know it's right?
I don't know. Sprinkle some on your wrist and see.
Okay, well, it's just lukewarm. Maybe I should add some ice.
No, I think it's supposed to be body temperature. If it's lukewarm, it's probably good.
I can't believe it. Shawn, how did you know that?
I read survivalist websites and blogs for when I have to go underground.
Survivalists give instructions on feeding babies with gloves? I thought you didn't know anything about babies.
Well,
I didn't know about the wrist thing.
I'm surprised you did.
I just improvised, and it seems to be working.
You look lost again.
I'm not lost.
You're not typing either.
I'm thinking.
About what happens next?
I'm not sure what happens next.
Do you know how it ends?
I don't. Not really.
Well, then anything is possible. Where are you stuck?
I didn't say I was stuck. I said I was thinking.
Let's see. Bomb, no. Abandoned baby, check. Crying baby, check.
Yep. A crying baby needs care from the other characters.
Okay, that makes sense. Rubber glove, clever.
Yeah, well, Shawn is on some survivalist websites and she learned that.
I like it. She's resourceful. Okay, what happens next? The baby is happy and fed and everyone's doing their laundry.
I'm not exactly sure. Oh, here, let's try this.
Welcome to Heart's
Desire.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Reese.
Wait, there's another person in a laundromat? Do you just plan to keep adding characters?
I think this is the last one.
You think? Because they're still revealing themselves to you?
Yeah. Well, kind of. It is a lot of people,
You think?
but they're important.
Of course they are. You said that. All their stories are important.
Oh, they are. Now you'll see.
Reese, we found a baby.
I don't understand.
Someone left a baby outside the 7-Eleven and this guy found it.
Shawn,
We decided it's human. We don't know the gender yet.
well, kudos for human. Gender is overrated. I highly recommend skipping it. Good luck.
Oh, 12 is on the fritz.
I never liked that washer anyway. How are the dryers tonight?
3 still smells like burned rubber.
And the lint?
No one's been in to clean them, so it's all yours.
Yes, I'm nearly out of paper.
What does that mean?
Oh, you have to give it a few minutes. It'll get revealed.
What if I forget the random reference to lint and it becomes important?
Oh, have more faith in yourself than that. I do.
Reese, do you know anything about babies? This guy needs some help.
I mean, I wrote a poem about my memories of my own infancy. Do you want to hear that?
No.
We're a little distracted for poetry right now.
You say tit like it's a bad thing. Life-giving milk bubble. I once ate a rutabaga, but I still can't find a rhyme for areola.
Thanks, Reese. But the baby ate already.
Okay, well, I'll write something about pooping then. I've got this sheet of lint paper that I made last week. I think there was a little piece of like cloth diaper lint in it. That should totally inspire me.
See? They're interesting. I mean, poet off the gender binary makes paper out of dryer lint. How can you not want to know more about these characters?
I didn't say they weren't interesting. Paper from Dryerland? Is that even possible?
It is. I looked it up.
What's your Google search history like?
Oh, concerning, I'm sure. I bet I'm on a list.
We need a plan for this baby.
Why? It's not crying anymore.
It's undoubtedly going to need something else at some point soon.
I hate to say it, but we're going to have to seek professional help on this.
A psychiatrist?
I was thinking of law enforcement of some kind.
You can't. My laundry is still in. I can't be here.
Yeah, me neither. I barely got through the wash cycle and I cannot be here if the cops come.
Are you people some kind of criminals? I'm not judging. We all have our past. I just don't understand the concern about asking the police for help with an abandoned baby.
It is their job to protect property, not people.
Police are never good. They don't make people safer. It's their job to cover up the real threats to humanity.
What threats are these?
Never mind. Just trust me. Why do you think a police state is bad news? When they think enough people are onto them, they take control, and it's never good.
Shawn, you don't know that.
I do. Jesse, I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I have proof.
What are we talking about? Some crime or conspiracy?
Calling it a conspiracy doesn't mean it's not true.
What's this conspiracy?
It's Shawn.
Oh, that one.
Does everyone know about this except me?
Look, I'm not going to defend what I know right now. I agree with Jesse that we need a plan for this baby, but if that plan is police, I'm out of here.
Oh, me too. I would rather deal with Shawn's vampires than the police.
The vampires are not mine.
Oh, you know what I meant.
Police are bad. Like lice are bad. Itchy, invasive, inclined to take my stuff for no reason, except they are blood. Sucking plagues on society. Like lice. You know, if the police are coming, I'm out too.
Look, I'm not wild about the idea either, but what else do you suggest we do? All of you are going to finish your laundry at some point and leave. And what's going to happen then?
My point exactly. We need to get someone to help with this baby.
Maybe whoever left it will come back for it.
That doesn't seem likely.
Well, we need a plan, and I need some suggestions, or I'll figure it out myself.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but I'm not going to let all of you leave here and go on about your lives and leave that baby here.
Maybe the day shift can figure something out. I leave stuff for the day shift all the time.
I think what a motel night auditor leaves for the day shift would be less problematic than a live baby.
Live ones are definitely more problematic.
Just know that I need a solution before you all leave, or I'll take care of it.
Well, that's ominous.
It's not meant to be. I'm just saying.
Tension is rising.
That's the plan.
I still think you have too many people.
It always seems like a good idea to eliminate some voices from the story until it's your voice. Whose voice do you think isn't worth hearing?
I thought you needed an engine and spice and conflict.
I do, and I have those things.
And some extra things as well. Reese so far seems to agree with other people and recite bad poetry. I want more for the characters. I want more for Reese.
Well, they're interesting and their story is important. I told you that.
I never said they weren't important, but how important are they to your fitting in story?
Well, it could be argued that a gender non-binary, hipster, angsty poet is critical to a story about fitting in.
Yes, it could be argued. And are you arguing for that? Reese, along with Jesse, Shawn, Adrian, and Tristan? How do you keep them all straight in your mind?
Do you have more than 4 friends? How do you keep them straight in your mind?
You know what I'm saying.
Oh, you're right. I can't tell the best version of this story with this many characters. I think Reese needs to go.
Reese?
Where did they go?
I don't know. They were just here. Reese?
They were just here. Look, their laundry is still here.
Wait a minute. I thought you were deleting them.
I did.
Then why are they looking for them? Didn't Reese just cease to exist for them?
Reese was their friend. Give them a minute to grieve.
I don't understand how someone can just disappear like that. Is there back door to this laundry store?
There is a back door in the laundromat, but it's chained. It seems like Reese just vanished.
They would never just leave their laundry. These are their only clothes. The only time Reese wears the bathrobe is when they're washing their clothes.
They're a capable adult. I'm sure they're able to look out for themselves. Maybe they just slipped out the front door on the other side when we weren't looking. Maybe they'll be back. I'll hold these behind the counter.
I don't understand this at all. Why don't you just delete everyone's memory of Reese? You're the writer. You can make them think whatever you want.
If I care enough to write them, I care enough to let them have a few moments to say goodbye.
How can they say goodbye when they don't know what happened?
I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right to just erase Reese right away. Have you ever seen a movie where the ending was so good that you just sat quietly for a minute, or a book, or read a book or a poem that you just sat with at the end?
Yeah, I guess.
When a bell rings, the sound resonates in the air for a bit afterward. So is the resonance part of the ring or something different?
Part of the ring. If there was nothing lingering around, it would sound flat and, I don't know, not finished.
Yeah, exactly. And so Reese stays with them for a little while after disappearing. Even if they don't actively grieve them like they died, the life they had resonates for just a few moments.
How long?
Never long enough, I guess. And before you say it, I know, they're not real. I know they're made up in my head and on this page, and they don't have real feelings about each other, but I can't help but believe that they are real in some way. Otherwise, why would I bother writing them? So maybe the delay is just my own way of grieving Reese.
Does anyone know whose this is?
What's that? Leftover laundry?
It is, but I swear it wasn't here a minute ago.
Somebody probably left it from the day shift.
Anything good in it?
People just leave their laundry here? How does someone not know when their clothes are missing?
Looks like mostly hipster clothes and pretty worn.
Nah, nothing for me then. Hipsters smell like patchouli or sage.
Any workout clothes?
No.
Never mind then.
How can you people place dibs on these clothes? They may be important to someone.
Well, you're welcome to go through them and see if there's anything you want. But if they just left them here, they're probably not coming back.
Remember that other bag you found full of a prom dress? All that rose-colored lace spilling out of the bag?
That dress was beautiful. I remember thinking that it was what I would buy for my daughter, if I still had money, and if I ever had a daughter.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. My life didn't go that way, or I didn't take it that way. That prom dress reminded me that I always wanted a daughter, though. Well, this bag of hipster clothes is following that dress to the donation bin. I definitely need to leave a note for the day shift.
So, what happens to the characters when you delete them?
How do you mean?
I mean, where do they go?
They just stay in my head. I mean, the characters I write are very real to me, and so I come to care for them. Even if a character isn't right for a particular story, I often can't bear to just delete them, so they just hang around until I can hopefully bring them into another story.
Was I in a previous play?
You were.
You killed me off?
No, of course not. No one is killed off. You were a critical part of the story.
Who was I?
You were, well, you are Jesse's daughter.
The one that left the prom dress behind.
Yes.
Did we get along?
As well as any teenage daughter and her mother. You loved each other very much, though.
Well, that's something.
Hey there. What you doing?
Writing a play.
Oh, that's cool. What about?
It's about commitment or fitting in or something else entirely, depending on when you ask.
Oh, that's cool. Can I watch?
Sure.
She likes it when you tell her what she's doing wrong.
She definitely does not like that.
Well, I don't know much about writing plays, only poetry. But that's kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Probably.
Tristan, really? The elastic in these sheets is completely stretched out. You really need some new sheets.
No way, sheets are expensive, yo, and I'm training myself not to move a muscle while I sleep. And that way, the elastic is superfluous. I'm trying to save the planet over here, yo.
I haven't heard that elastic is particularly responsible for dooming the planet.
You haven't heard about it yet. First, it was plastic grocery bags, then water bottles, now straws. Now, I promise you, today's straw is tomorrow's elastic. There will be an earnest celebrity plea for elastic awareness. Mark my words, yo.
Whatever. How's sleeping perfectly still going?
Not well, at least not yet. I wake up tangled in my sheets most afternoons.
Maybe at least, oh, I don't know. It's time for you to buy some new sheets. Buy some on your next payday.
I could do that, I guess, maybe. Find some on clearance, or I'll just win the lottery, and then I'll buy 2 sets of sheets and doom the planet with real elastic. Ooh, I'll buy a gym. Yeah, it'll be great. I can have sheets that'll stay put, and I can work out whenever I want, and then I will never have to wait for a machine or weights again. Oh, seriously, my life would be so solved if I could win the lottery.
Not all it's cracked up to be.
What, real elastic or owning a gym?
Winning the lottery.
Jesse, how do you know about winning the lottery?
Never mind.
No way, Jesse, did you win the lottery? Well, where's the glitz? Where's the glam? Blammo! I would expect you to come into the mat in a full-length bobcat coat if you won the lottery.
Bobcat coat? Is that a thing? I thought mink was what rich people wore.
Changed. I heard a guy talk about it at the gym. No one wears mink anymore. It's cruel.
Isn't bobcat also cruel?
No, bobcats are assholes. Everyone knows that.
Actually, I saw that on the Animal Channel. They didn't say assholes, but I think it was implied.
I always liked this guy.
I'm not sure I believe that a bobcat is more of an asshole than a mink. I hear that minks are really mean.
Being mean and being an asshole is completely different.
She's got you there.
So, Jesse, if you won the lottery, would you come to work in a mink coat or a bobcat coat? And we are talking full length here, so choose wisely.
No, wait. Jessie was talking like she had already won the lottery. I want to hear about that.
Well, clearly she hasn't if she's not wearing bobcat or mink. Right, Jesse?
I don't think full-length fur is common anymore, even for rich people.
No bobcats or minks were harmed in my lottery win.
For real? You won the lottery. Jessie, why didn't you tell us?
For realsies, this is worth celebrating.
Congratulations.
Cool your jets. It was a lot of years ago and the money is gone.
Years ago, really? Did the government get all the money? I know funding the day vamp program is really expensive.
Funding what program?
Never mind.
The government took taxes, but just the normal amount for a lottery win. It was close to 50%, I think. I barely remember it anymore. It's ancient history.
You won the lottery, but you barely remember it?
It was 15 years ago.
I remember all kinds of things from 15 years ago.
Okay, I remember, but they're not good memories.
This is huge. What did you do with the cash? And this was before we knew what assholes bobcats were, I guess. Now, did you have a mink then?
No minks or bobcats, nope. If you all must know, I bought a house. I had some parties, did some drugs, visited some countries, bailed out some family members, both literally and figuratively. It turned out that I didn't know anything about managing money or my life or heroin. So I had a good 10 years and now here I am.
How much did you get?
That's rude. You can't ask questions like that.
Sure I can. It's Jesse. How much was it, Jesse?
15 million.
Shut the front door. Are you kidding me with this?
I don't want to talk anymore about it. 15 million was a lot, but it's not like I was Jasper Bisbee or anything. Did you guys hear about him?
Yeah, he's that billionaire shut-in who died last week. But don't try to change the subject, Jesse.
The baby seemed like such an important plot point a while ago.
Well, the baby still is a big deal, but the play isn't just about the baby.
But how is anything more important than an abandoned baby?
The baby is safe. We're learning about these characters.
Learning that they're weird.
We knew that.
I mean, Jesse won the lottery. That's simultaneously cool and weird.
I heard that he was a trillionaire and he bought Gandhi's bones and then had them frozen in his coffee table.
That's ridiculous. Gandhi's bones are in a US government vault.
Okay, maybe it's not Gandhi's bones. Maybe it was Mother Teresa's bones, and maybe it was a dining room table.
Never heard anything about him owning anyone's bones. That doesn't sound right.
The man didn't come out of his house for 40 years. How else is he supposed to entertain himself?
With famous people's bones? That's creepy.
Creepy is as creepy does. Everyone knows that.
He didn't have anyone's bones.
Of course, that's what they want you to believe. But who can know for sure?
I can. He wasn't a zillionaire either. And he wasn't creepy.
Adrian, how do you know so much about Jasper Bisbee?
Have you seen him? I heard that he never left his house, but someone had to go in sometimes to help do things. Have you worked in that house doing something, dude?
Clearly you weren't doing laundry.
No. I lived in that house. It was my house.
Your house? How's that possible?
Oh, I heard about this at the gym once. And there was this guy who had been a cook for Bisbee for like a month. And he said that he had a really young boyfriend. And this guy said that there were different cooks and cleaners every month and that they were sworn to secrecy about the house. But he said he didn't care. Did you cook there too, dude?
Even really young boyfriends grow up eventually.
Wait, so you're the young boyfriend?
I guess I used to be. I'm not sure what I am now.
Blammo, another lottery winner. I know that you had a bobcat coat.
Tristan, cool it. Adrian, is that true? You were Jasper Bisbee's boyfriend, partner, husband? God, sorry, I don't know the right title.
I guess I don't either. Funny, no one cared who I was when I was wiping his ass for the past 2 years. But then he died and the lawyers showed up and then everyone wanted to know who I was. Oh.
Okay. He's making funny faces at you, dude.
Oh, have we decided that they're a he?
Let's not give this baby any unnecessary baggage just yet.
Oh, great. This again. Shawn, get your vampire survivalist nipple.
Stop saying that word.
Yeah, I don't think it's hungry. I think now we're dealing with what comes after feeding.
Which is?
Pooping.
Even I knew that.
So what do we do?
Well, if it's pooped itself, someone needs to change it.
I knew that one too.
How do we know it's pooped itself?
The smell is a strong indicator.
Someone has to look.
I'm not doing it. I see enough unpleasantness in people's laundry. I don't need to go looking for it.
Well, I feel like I finished my duty with the feeding.
You said duty.
Tristan, grow up.
I can do this. I spent the past 2 years wiping an old man's ass. I just need some paper towels. Oh. I need a new diaper.
What's the chance that the 7-Eleven has diapers?
Slim, I bet. I'm still surprised you found formula.
Oh, I didn't see diapers when I was there, but it seems that they'd be in the same spot.
What do we do if we can't find diapers?
Improvise. Gosh, if only there were lots of available cloth around that could be repurposed as some sort of diaper.
I'm not donating my clothes.
I'm no help. And diapers were never my thing. What? That's a thing for people.
No judgment here about your diaper thing.
I don't have a diaper thing. That's what I'm saying. And Jasper never needed diapers, so that's not my thing at all.
Oh, let me in.
Where did you get that? Is that a diaper?
No, it's an ankle wrap bandage.
Well, how is an ankle wrap bandage going to make an appropriate diaper? Won't it fall apart?
I've been wrapping delicate joints my whole life, and this has got to be the same.
Is it though?
Okay, no, but it's doable.
Do you need some tape to secure it?
Too sticky.
Too scratchy.
Okay, and done. Okay, just like wrapping an ankle, sort of. Just like an ankle that has two legs.
Will it hold?
Sure, why not? Just keep the reps down and no cardio for a week.
What?
Never mind. So I'm thinking of this baby's poop.
Oh, really now?
This baby was fed recently enough to be, well, poopy. Whoever left this baby here was at least feeding it.
Him.
Them.
Who?
We're not going to assume we know this baby's gender, so until we do, we just use the gender non-binary pronoun them.
Oh, but we do know the gender. He's male. We just watched Tristan wrap him. I mean, diaper him.
Yes, but gender is more than the equipment. Wherever this baby ends up, hopefully, they'll be included in the conversation about their gender.
I'm afraid I've been out of touch for some time. There's a new gender?
Not new, just newly recognized by using a non-specific pronoun.
But they, for a single person, that's, I don't know, against the rules?
Dude, those are the new rules. And sometimes you talk about one person like they're lots of people. So one baby isn't him or her, it's them. It's called multiple binaries.
I have so many responses. I don't know where to start, Tristan.
Tristan, you got that entirely wrong.
What? It's complicated, but I got the gist of it. Sometimes one person is them, like more than one person. What's so hard about that?
I don't understand. We've got just the one baby here.
Right. But that's why they call this woke, because there could be more than one baby, so it's not they. I just made all of them a diaper from an ankle wrap bandage.
I'm sure I don't understand, but okay. They have new diapers.
Excellent. This baby no one has a plan for has eaten, has pooped, has been changed, and is still a ticking time bomb that no one seems interested in disarming. We need some professional help.
No.
No.
Look, calm down. I know calling the police is a terrible idea, so I didn't.
Well, then who the hell is that?
It's animal control. They have no agenda other than keeping animals and people safe from each other. They can't arrest anyone.
You called animal control for a baby?
I did. It seemed the best solution.
Well, if they can't arrest me, us, then I guess it's okay.
I spent years as a heroin addict and have my share of felony convictions, so I don't have any reason to see the police. And I don't care what the rest of you are running from, but this baby is a person, a tiny human, and believe it or not, it's gonna need to be fed again, and it's gonna poop again, and then it's gonna need to eat again, eating and pooping and eating and pooping until it's time to go to college, as near as I can tell. Ankle wrap diapers and rubber glove nipples are well and good, but they're not a long-term plan.
They look like park rangers.
Yeah, this is okay.
Hello? We got a call about baby.
That's right, over here.
I am not calling them officer.
I don't think you have to.
So why didn't you call the police?
We just thought you folks would have a better idea for how to care for a baby.
Well, you got lucky tonight. I'm a new parent. I've been doing this quite a lot lately. Let's see how you did.
They have eaten and pooped. We changed them a short while ago.
Well, they seem awful happy now. Nice work. Who's responsible for this baby?
We found them on top of the trash can outside.
Me. I am responsible. I'll go
Really,
with you.
Adrian? Really?
I guess that makes sense.
Sure. Oh, I want to make sure they're taken care of. Everyone needs someone to make sure they're taken care of.
Adrian, what about your laundry?
Oh, Jesse, can you hold it for me?
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. It's the Christian thing to do after all.
Well, I imagine that any morality will do. And thank you, Jesse. Bye, everyone.
I'll say it. It's too quiet here without the baby.
Oh, come on, Tristan. That baby was only here a couple of hours. You've been doing laundry here for a couple of years now and never had to wrap a baby like an ankle.
Yeah, but still, it's too quiet.
I'm with Tristan on this. It was fun to have something to focus on. What do you think would happen to the baby?
You guys seem to take a shine to it.
Adrian. His name is Adrian, and he did take a shine, didn't he?
I bet he keeps it. Him, them.
You think Adrian will adopt that baby? What if animal control finds the parents?
If they find the parents, maybe not, but left on top of a garbage can at 7-Eleven is a pretty solid message. Whoever left that baby doesn't want it.
I don't understand not wanting a child.
You should have a kid, Jesse.
I agree. I bet you'd be a great mom.
Thought about it. Years ago, we talked about adopting or maybe trying to have one ourselves.
What happened to that plan?
A lottery win and a heroin habit got in the way of any family planning or preserving a marriage, for that matter.
I'm sorry about all that, Jesse. I guess winning the lottery isn't all bobcat coats.
It definitely is not. But don't feel sorry for me, Tristan. I made my choices. My life isn't so bad. I get to see you two a few times a week, and that's not so bad.
No, it's not so bad.
Jesse, I know you said before that you wanted a daughter to buy a prom dress for.
Yep, I said that.
What would you have named her?
I've always wanted a daughter named Paige.
Hey, that's your name.
Yeah, apparently she was my mother.
Yes, she was, in a different version of the story.
So if you made us up, why am I still here?
I like you. And there's another story for you. Until then, you hang out here with me.
Well, what about me? Was I like one too many characters?
No, you're both exactly who you need to be. I haven't told your story yet, but you're important to me, so your story's coming.
But if we're made up, why are we so important to you?
I told Paige, your story is important, so somebody should tell it, and so I do.
Well, why us? Why me?
Well, there are 1,000 stories out there about the football hero, or the woman treated badly by life who finds her strength, or And there are 1,000 stories more about the people who wake up easily and make friends easily and hold their jobs easily. And there are 10,000 stories about heroes who face adversity and pull victory from the jaws of defeat. And that is maybe 1% of the stories. I mean, 1% of the people who inhabit those stories. Not all of us are destined to be heroes, but our stories still matter. I mean, the daughter of a drug addict's story matters. A non-binary poet's story matters. A woman who's afraid of leaving her house has a story that matters too.
Wait, who's that?
Last night I got to the end of the block.
What?
End of the block is great. I know you only made it to the end of the driveway last time, but I don't know how I know that.
I told you. That's how. I talk to you both all the time. You're who I have, almost all of who I have, and my other characters too, my friends and my family. Not all of them talk back though. Paige, I told you 2 nights ago when I got home that I had made it to the end of the driveway, but I wasn't sure if I could get any further, and I did.
I don't understand.
It's agoraphobia. She's afraid to leave her house.
No, I'm not quite afraid to leave. I just don't feel safe being out there. But certainly I don't try in the daylight anymore. I can feel their eyes on me.
Whose eyes?
Everyone's. People out in the daylight sucking the life out of me like vampires. I can't stand their eyes on me.
So you don't ever leave?
She walks at night. I've walked with you sometimes, I think.
Yeah, you have. You both have at different times, although you may not remember. Most nights, I at least sit on the porch. And some nights I try to get to the end of the block. I build up, and every other week I make it to the end of the driveway and the end of the block, and then I cross the street to the strip mall there. If I could keep making that trip every other week, I don't feel so alone. Oh, present company excluded, of course.
This seems sad.
We've all got our crosses to bear. Okay, well, I've got to get going. Got to see if I can get all the way there.
Well, where will you go if you make it all the way there?
There's a laundromat there.
Yeah, I've got to do my laundry.
It ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It don't matter anyhow. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now, when the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling. Don't think twice, it's alright. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never knowed. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still, I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway, so don't think twice, it's alright. I'm walking down that long, lonesome road, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, gal. So